Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Veronica, and today we are having another speed build. And I decided that I want to build something cottagey this time. So this build is not going to be like very long, or it's not going to be like very big. So I got my cottage living expansion pack that my sister gave me as a birthday present in November, and we are now building a cottage with this pack. And I thought that I did not have anything like that on my channel yet, so here we are. Now we are gonna have it on my channel, and you see that I'm trying to make it like a two-stories house. I also decided that I want to add a chimney in here, and you will see how much I did struggle with the roof. And yeah, from this speed build I did not cut out anything except for me browsing through debug, because cottage living debug is so overwhelming. It's so good. We have so much stuff in there, and you will see that I tried to make like a lot of landscaping around, like not that difficult of landscaping. It's mostly like bushes and trees and maybe some flowers around, but I tried to give it like the whole overgrown look like we would probably have like in a real life cottage, because I don't know, but I think that people who live in like standalone houses, not that often they have a lot of time to just take care of all the stuff that grows around the house. So I decided that for this house we are gonna have like on one side some kind of a garden with some chickens in there, and on the other side we'll have like some kind of, I don't know, private park, to say so. So I did place there a couple of stuff from Romantic Garden stuff pack that is on sale, like 100% sale. That was like a good thing to get for free, and I decided to place a wishing well from there, and also like a couple of benches, a telescope, a poo-hoo bush, to say so. It was called, I think, but E18. I'm not sure. And you also might have already seen that I did try to play like these roof trims, which are from cottage living, like rooftops, I would say. I'm not sure how I should call them, and I did regret that because yeah, they look pretty. They make the whole house look fine, but they are so difficult to maneuver on a curved roof. And for this style of a house, I decided that the curved roof would look best. And yeah, that was like two of my decisions that I did regret in the end. But I did not regret them in the end. I did regret them in the process because it looks good, but it's such a big struggle to place them correctly where I want them to be placed, because they keep like snapping to the wrong height, and they're like not all on the same height, or they would snap like to a wrong roof and stuff like that. So I had to spend like a lot of time trying to figure out how I should place them. And I found out that it's much easier if you start from lower pieces of roof and go up. So you might have seen that I did move like my roofs here and there so that I can just place the stuff I wanted to place. And in the end, I think that I did manage well. You see that we have like all the red kitchen, and that is because I decided that like an excellent color for this house is gonna be red. Like we all have these not so bright colors around, like it's mostly beige again, like all of my builds are beige, and it's also a lot of brown around here, but I decided that maybe there is like this pretty red color in all the cottage living stuff. So I decided to bring it in my builds. Like we have a red doors, we have some red shutters, we also have red kitchen, some red poofs on the chairs and stuff like that. So I decided that it looks nice. And you might have also noticed that I did not place like any kind of bedrooms downstairs. So this house in the end is two bathrooms and only one bedroom, which is upstairs, like in below under the roof. And yeah, that is like not a really practical decision of mine. And of course, I could manage to fit a second bedroom in the house, but I did not want to. So this is like only one bedroom house. And for me, it's like a nice kind of house, in case if you just play with one sim, and when your sim maybe just moves from their parents, maybe like your parents did get like quite nice money and your sim moved from them, and his parents or her parents just gave your sim like a nice amount of money, so they managed to buy like this kind of not that cheap house. Or maybe this is like a nice house for grandparents. Maybe they did earn quite a good amount of money while they were working, and now they just moved away from all their family and decided to, I don't know, live cottagey by the end of the lives, to say so. It sounds terrible when I put it like that, but you get what I mean. So I decided that I'm not bothering with this house being extremely expensive in the game, and with this house using a lot of packs too. So I'm really sorry for that. But you see, I'm using Clutter Kits, I'm using Cottage Living, I'm using stuff from different packs, especially with paintings. And yeah, I did place a tragic clown again. Like, I don't know why I keep doing that, but it turns out to be like a habit of mine. I just keep placing tragic clown in every single build, like in almost every single build. I did not place tragic clown in my 100 baby challenge build, but I did place it in my townhouse build. Yeah, if you did not notice, it's there too. And I think maybe that's like a nice touch for a build, like add some tragedy, or I don't know how to say that. And you also might have seen that I did place a decoration box from seasons, so you can place decorations on holidays in here. And you do not need to find any spot for this box in your house. But actually, when I place houses like that and when I have a chimney, the chimney is usually empty, so I just place the decoration box in there and it's still functional because you do not need the your Sims to be able to access this decoration box except for when you want to customize your decorations. And I'm pretty fine with the decorations that are default. They look nice. They suit every holiday. So I'm not bothering with that. And you might have also noticed that I'm painting the walls and tiling or placing wood on the floors. It's like almost the last thing I do. And that is because I did not know what kind of color I want to use, so I decided not to hurry and leave it for the last. And yeah, I'm using these like brightly red base game curtains all around the house. And yeah, I'm using Snowy Escape curtains too. And I'm sorry for that. Like, yeah, that is a million of packs. Again, I need to make some kind of, I don't know, only base game build quite soon. And I think that next build I'm gonna do is gonna be like another starter home for Newcrest. Like, I have a Newcrest project if you didn't know. And I thought that maybe starter homes are best places where I can just use base game and nothing else. And you see, I try to be a bit creative with my planters in my yard, in one of my yards in this build. And yeah, it's not like really creative, but it's a fun place. I don't know, fun way to place all the plant boxes. And now you also see me trying to figure out what I want to place in both of my like side yards. Like, we have two of them. And I don't know. I thought that it's maybe a bit too much, but then I thought that maybe it looks pretty, maybe it's gonna be useful. Like, we have divided area for gardening and farming, and on the other side we have like some kind of relaxing area. So there we can just enjoy all the nature around us and also just maybe make a couple of wishes in the wishing well. So I think that turned out to be quite nicely. And yeah, I did cut out, as I said, that moment where I was placing debug cheats and when I was searching through debug, trying to find all of these bushes for cottage living. And I usually decide to place all the landscaping from the pack which comes like with the world I'm building in, just so that it ties in more perfectly. So you see, I'm building in a cottage living world and I'm using cottage living debug, and it all looks more tied in with all the world around. So I think it's nice. Like, we have similar trees, we have similar bushes, we have similar flowers, so it all looks better, I think. And yeah, I thought about placing much more trees, but I figured out that when I place too much trees, the build looks like a bit too much to say so. And I also did place here some fireflies. Like, I like to place them in my overgrown kind of builds. So this was my chance. Like, here we have like some stuff that is too much. And you also see me doing some terrain paint in the last, and I tried to make it all look like natural, like if as if people were just stepping in the weird areas, as if chicken were eating some grasses and stuff like that. And saying that, let me just now skip back into the game and show you what we have as a final product. So here is the house from the outside. I did place here some kind of family so that I do not have to show it all to you with these weird fireflies squares on the ground. And here we have our trees with some fairy lights. Also here we can just make some oversized crops. Oh, we have a bunny in here. And also here you can just plant whatever you want to plant, like here too. And here we can place some rabbits, like some rabbits can live in here. And here is our overgrown garden. I didn't place any kind of lights out here. I thought that it's gonna look like all much better when it just overgrown, as if nobody takes care of it. Like we just have this pathway to the well, also a couple of benches, and here we have a tiny nook with a telescope. And I'm really sorry, but I forgot to place a mailbox again. I'm gonna place this slot with a mailbox on the gallery, do not worry about it. But I'll have to place a mailbox right now, and it's gonna be here, I think. And yeah, I also forgot to place an outdoor trash can, so let me do that too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm doing that like last moment stuff. Okay, I'm gonna place it later. You will see that in my gallery version. And here we have like a weird kind of second floor because it's all roofed, to say so. Oh, I forgot to place the flooring in there. I'm gonna fix it in my gallery version, I promise that to you. But you see what we have. We have like all kind of pink bedroom, and on the bottom floor we have all these big living room with the chimneys. We have the chimney, not the chimney, a fireplace on the second floor too. And yeah, we have millions of bookshelves. These people love reading. That's what I decided. And also here we have a couple of paintings. Here we have like a nice kitchen with a breakfast snack. Also, I did try to place all the different appliances. So if you see on my gallery, you can just check what kind of stuff comes from which pack, because you know, like from for rent pack, we have like maybe couple of these appliances. So if you do not want to see that, or you do not have for rent expansion pack, you can just still get this lot, but you won't get these items, so you're not losing much. And we have all the flowers out here. I just like the way it looks. This is my dream. I really like flowers in my house, so this is what I want in my life. And I did place here some blankets, some cross-stitching kit. We have a chess table. We also have some stuff to craft, some stuff to cook, some stuff to have chickens, we can garden, we can do stuff. So I thought that, oh, we can also paint. So I thought that this build would be like a nice place to maybe continue living with your family, like you see. Oh, not continue, like it costs a lot. I'm sorry for that. I did not realize it was 70,000 simoleons. I thought it was like maybe 40, but you get what I mean. We have a lot in here, but it's like a nice place for maybe a retirement house for your grandparents and stuff like that. So it's a nice place to live, I think, and it's a nice place to play. So thank you all for watching. You can subscribe to my channel, and you can find this lot on my gallery. My gallery name is Globeran, just like my YouTube name. So thank you all for watching, and I think that is a goodbye.